Hello, everyone. This is Cindy Mazzaferro. How are you? I'm so excited to be with you tonight. Tonight, I really have an exciting topic to speak of. It's one of my favorites, and I'm starting to do these every Monday night as long as the schedule permits. And it's going to be called Monday Power Miracles. And each Monday will be a new theme, a new conversation, a new topic to discuss. And tonight, my theme is on timing. And as you've noticed over the week with my Facebook messages, a lot of it's been about timing, about time. How do we use our time? How do we step into that time? And we can't relive it. So our time is all we have in the present moment. And with that, I also have what's called the concept of divine timing, which many of you have heard of and understand what that kind of means. But sometimes when we actually are experiencing obstacles and troubles and difficulties, we can't seem to see that divine timing and what could really possibly be divinely inspired or occurring with our obstacles. So I'd like to just talk about that for a few minutes, and then we're going to go into some live intuitive messaging. And so if you're here on the call, you're going to be able to get one as well. So a few people I've seen is Monica. She's one of our regulars. Hi, Monica. How are you? And Kay, how are you, Kay? I hope your husband's feeling better, and as well as yourself. And Lise, on you too. I hope things are going better for you. I know you've been asking for prayers. So welcome to you all, and I'm sure there'll be many more that will jump onto this call, as I usually have well over 75 people that eventually come to these Facebook Live. So I'm fine. Thank you, Monica, for asking. I've been very blessed, and there's not everything going right in my life, I will say that. And there's some dynamics going on, some health issues, not for myself, fortunately, but others that I care and love. And so what do? How can we see the value in be present in the time of now? This is so important. If you're on this Facebook Live right now, if you're experiencing difficulties and you're kind of wondering, where is your creator? Where's the divine support that you need right now? Go ahead and put a thumbs up that, yes, I need some help. I need some guidance. I need some intuition and some wisdom as to how to handle these struggles. So go ahead and put that thumbs up, and I'll know that, yes, you're looking for some, which we all do. So divine timing, if you believe in a greater source, a creator, then you then have to trust and know that things are happening in your life for a reason. Hey, Chris, thanks for the thumb up. I see it. And so let's just talk about that. We tend to pick and choose when we want to believe and feel that things are there supporting us. And so if you believe in this source, in this divine faith and trust, then we need to believe in it all the time. And that means when there's difficult situations happening in our life, how can we reframe it? How can we look at it as to what is the potential for lessons? What is the potential for growth? And how can we respond, not react, to what's going on? Now, let me just define that. I talk about that in my book, Powerful Beyond Measure, which is right here. So I always like to support my book, Powerful Beyond Measure, right here. And in my book, I talk about how typically we react. We tend to have the same reaction. So let's say someone was disrespectful to you and you felt violated or devalued, and your normal response is to either walk away or maybe you say something smart ass back to them, and that's your typical response to that disrespectful behavior that they emitted to you, that they said against you. And so your perception of that, of course, is what triggered that reaction. And so in the present moment, in the time, right, then you have to realize that, do I want to be triggered by someone's disrespect, by someone's vulgarity or lack of consideration for me and my viewpoints? Do I want to react, or can I respond? And what would my response be in this moment, in this time, right now? Right now is all we can live in. And so you might say, well, why is this person always treating me like this? How is that divine timing? Well, maybe this is when you need to realize that it's time for you to stand up for yourself. Time for you to say, I'm not going to allow people or myself to make me contract, get small, wither away, not defend myself, or not even having to defend myself, but not allowing them to persist and make me feel this weaker state of being. You know, I want to empower you, and that's what my book is all about, is really this empowerment of yourself to see your greatness, that you are this amazing spiritual being. It doesn't change when someone says something to you. You are still this wonderful creation. And so we need to step into owning that energy and that spirit of self. And when you do, and as you start to grow more and become more self-loving and self-accepting of this wonderful divine soul that you are, divine timing shows up in a little different way. And the way it does is you're now supporting yourself in a very miraculous way, in a way that's pushing you and encouraging you to flow in your soul's destiny, right? In understanding where you're supposed to reach and grow to. And in this pathway that you're on, the universe is supporting you in really pushing you along. And divine timing is going to bring remarkable, miraculous, amazing opportunities through other people, other events, opportunities that is going to continue to bring great joy and abundance in your life. Now, so what am I saying? So timing means that every part of every day, I would encourage you all to look at the time of that event and that experience and your emotions as clues to what's going on in your life. Okay? If you happen to get a flat tire, maybe you need to slow down. Maybe you're pushing too hard, too fast. Maybe there's somebody that's an obstacle that's coming in front of you and you need to slow down, and this is purposely slowing you down, not just in the mobility of your transportation, but in life. So I encourage you to look for these symbols and these signals that are happening in your life and seeing them as divine timing, divine miraculous timing that is really impacting you in a positive way. Even the obstacles and the struggles, they're always going to be present, and we cannot control other people's dramas, other people's situations in their lives that they're responding to or reacting to. So we can only take ownership of our own lives, our own time, and how we experience that and live in that and feel in that. And so I encourage you, as we do some intuitive readings as we continue on, that you realize that your time is so critical. And we don't know what that infinite or finite time continuum might be. But trust and know that divine timing is bringing everything to you in perfect timing. And what happens, we need to step up and to be present in that divine timing of what is occurring in our life to optimize it, to learn and to experience those miracles that are coming forth to you. So it's very amazing. So I just see we have a couple new other faces coming on. We have Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa. So I'm happy to have all of you here tonight, and I'm looking forward to doing some intuitive readings for all of you. And we'll go for, at least an hour. So I hope, I see some people saying they can use their emoticons, love, likes, and heart shapes. So, and then another one said they can't use it. So why don't you go ahead and hit the love button? There we go. So I see some love now. And we're going to start. So Monica was first on the call, and then Kay and Lise, and then Chris, and then we also have Vanessa. So yeah, very exciting. So hello, Lisa here's too. Great. Hello, everyone. So wonderful. So if you also were on my call last week, or 10 days ago I did it, there was some really profound messages going on. It was amazing. I was blown away. I was really impressed with the clarity that came through. And if you had any big aha moments, or you really found the intuitive reading to be very helpful at that time of your life, then I'd love for you to share and write that in. I'd love to read that. And I think it's important that we also acknowledge that in real time, that those messages made really big impacts for you, and that you were able to integrate that information. So really great. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. Lisa, we don't take numbers. I write you down in order. So you're, I think, the fifth person. So you're in queue. So glad to have you here. And everybody else that's on this, please go ahead and share this. Share this to your Facebook page right now. Just press the share button and send it on. And the more people that we can touch and empower, the better it will be. So, okay. So Monica, anything you want to share with me from the last time we were together? Love to hear. And I'm going to pick, before I even do you, Monica, I hope you don't mind, I'm going to do one card pull for anyone that comes on after, who is not part of this live call. Hi, Joanne. And what this does is it allows them to get the reading early on, so they don't have to go through the whole video. Oh, you missed it, Monica. Okay, great. And that way they can get their message for divine timing that is relevant for them, so they can actually integrate and use this information as well. So this card is for everyone, that, including everyone that's on right now, for everyone, and for those that are new to this that will come back through the replay. Okay. Great. And it's the one that's buried right here. Okay. Well, the card is the goddess card, Irene, excuse me, and this is peace. And it's a perfect card. There is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. And we talked about divine timing, that everything is working out. The obstacles and the joys, that everything, we can be peaceful, we can feel comfortable and understanding, right? That we can rest in the now, knowing that everything is perfect. That we can choose to find joy and love and light in all situations, even though it might feel overwhelming, exhausting, frustrating, disappointing, whatever the word, adverb, adjective word that you want to use there. We get to choose how we're going to experience that. Okay? Lisa says yes. So that's the card for everyone. I hope that really resonates. And when you actually experience these cards, it's so important not to just say, oh, that's the card, and kind of poo-poo and put away that information. These are intuitive cards that are coming to you for a reason. So I encourage you to go deeper with the information and really try to apply it into your life. Okay, their cards are coming to you for a reason. I purposely really energetically connect. I don't just pull randomly. I really try to feel the connection for you, so that it's the greatest card in wisdom for you. Okay, so Monica, you're up. Okay, how do you guys like the title, Monday Miracle Messages? Do you like that? Love to hear. It could also be Monday Powerful Miracles. I'm trying to use the word power. So if you have some good ideas of what to be calling these Monday night live Facebook video feeds, I'd love to hear from you. Hello, Jordana. That's a pretty name. Let me write you down. And Jackie's here. Hi, Jackie. Great. Okay, so this one's for Monica. I'm going to start. Great. Okay, Monica, your card is Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Now, we're talking about time pretty much the whole month of August. And of course, this is about divine timing. Okay, so this is talking about that. And listen to the word timing in this. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality, into the now, into divine timing now. And so this is really powerful. So Monica, I want you to really take us a deep breath saying, I get to create that what I want to experience and to have active in my life. And so that means you need to keep your thoughts really positive, very pure, very much in high vibration for you and for others around you. Hi, Jocelyn. How are you? I'm writing you down. Okay. Kay, are you still with us? If you like that message, Monica, go ahead and send a heart through me. And here we go. So did everyone like Monday Power Miracles? Or tell me what you're thinking on the tagline. I'd love to hear. I'd love to get your input. Okay, Kay, this is for you. Right here. Okay, Kay, your card is the Goddess card Bast, which is independent. Okay, it says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So I know you're a very strong, confident woman. Strong in that you often have to do a lot of things for yourself and for others. And you need to step in and see that in active time, in real time, whatever's going on in your life, that your independence will get you through everything, whatever is experiencing with your house, your husband, your dog sitters that you take care of, that you're so powerful and that your independence is really a strong, pivotal foundation that will always bring your greatest good, and to really trust that strength of yourself. Okay, that's so important. You are so filled with love. I know you personally, and just knowing who you are and that energy to realize that you are independent is really critical. Okay, I hope that really felt good for you. Okay, I know that you often want so much for yourself, so encourage that. Mystic Miracle Mondays. Oh, that's interesting. Can we use the word power? Because, you know, with my book, Powerful Beyond Measure, and empowering you. I'd love to use the word power if we could, or empowering Miracle Mondays maybe. Would love that. So see what can come up. All of you be creative and let me know. Okay, Lise, L-I-S. I believe you're here still. This card's for you. Okay, it's a beautiful card. It's about compassion. You see that with the light? Compassion. You can see that the woman is sitting in a lotus, and she's also holding a lotus flower in her hands. Okay? And it says, I'll continue on to read. Release judgment about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. How does that feel to you, Lise? Love to hear. Please write something down so everyone on this Facebook can support you, Lise, and Monica, and Kay, and everyone else that goes on. The more you can give, the more we can love and support you collectively, not just myself. I'd really appreciate that. So showing compassion to yourself is really important, and also releasing judgments about what's going on, how are they handling it. Maybe it's not the way you want to handle it. We all have to handle our own stuff, right? And we're not walking in their shoes. We haven't learned or had the past that they've had. So it's very important to judge less, judge yourself less, judge others less, judge the situation less, and remember that everyone's growing, everything's happening, divine timing, and there is a greater purpose there, and that healing and growth and enlightenment opportunities all exist for everyone. I hope that card is feels good for you, Lise, and please go ahead and write something down. That'd be great. Okay, moving on to Chris. We have Chris, then Lisa, Vanessa, Joanne, Jordana, Jackie, and Jocelyn. Boy, a lot of J's there. Okay, here we go. This is for, I better cross these out before I forget. This is for Chris. Okay, Chris. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. It's one of these. I'm actually going to be doing a membership program. I'd love to hear what you guys think. It would be a monthly call that we would actually get on once or twice a month, where you and I would actually converse and talk, and we would actually be doing deeper intuitive readings, and you would actually be getting this every month, and it would be really low price, and we would actually be connecting, and you'd be getting things every week, but you'd also be getting a one-on-one call with me, not one-on-one, a group call, but you can actually get powerful messages for you. So is that something you guys are interested in? I'd love to hear. It would be a monthly thing, so it'd be, oh great, lots of hearts and stuff. Wow, awesome. Yeah, I think it's really great. It would be wonderful. And then people that are actually part of this membership would get first, well, they would be part of it. So they would be guaranteed time with me every month. Or these calls, you're not always guaranteed. And we would be going deeper. So look for that. That'll be coming out in my emails in the future. And I will also post it on Facebook and talk about it on these videos. Okay, so Chris, this is Chris. Chris, your card says, hi, Anna. Let me put you on the list, Anna. Okay. Chris, your card is Cordella, and it says to go outside, okay? And it says you have been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. Okay, so Chris, how is that resonating for you? Because often we get stuck in our routine, in our, hi Joy, how are you? We have a lot of J's on this call today. So important to actually, hi Nicole, to realize that when we are so scheduled, when we are so stuck in our routine, that we are confining ourselves. We are needing expansion. You know, just think about yourself opening up. And when you open up, you're opening up to the divine pathways, the divine energy that's coming your way. And so sometimes we get so stuck in our linear timeline of doing, that we forget to see the creativity and the need to breathe. I do tend to stay inside a lot. Okay, well, perfect message for you. Will you promise to the group that tomorrow you'll be out enjoying the weather? And even if it's raining, you can go jump and play in a puddle. It would be great for you. Okay, and Lisa says, me too. Okay, these messages are often very good for everyone. So that's a great point, Lisa, that it is often important for everyone. Okay, so Lisa, you're going out too. I want both of you to commit to that. Chris and Lisa, outside. And Chris says, I do. Lisa, you agree? Tomorrow you're outside, right? And Jordana, working 2 jobs, right? And so, you know, even working the 2 jobs, committing to yourself. If you get to work early, then take a lap around the block. You go out for your break, you go out for your lunch. You know, it's so important. And, you know, if you are a night owl, going out and sitting under the stars and feeling the energy of the moon is so wonderful, so healing, especially with our eclipse that happened and stuff. Just amazing. And if you have crystals, using your energy crystals and bringing them outside and letting them stay outside all long night and feel that energy, the moon vibration, is wonderful. So really very important. Okay, so Lisa, you said I'll try. So let's tell Lisa, what does that mean? I'll try means that you're already giving yourself an out, that maybe you'll back down. I encourage you not to say that. Commit to yourself in divine timing, saying this call, saying I need to spend more time outside, whether it's during the daylight hours, the moonlight hours, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you just have to embrace it and commit to and know that this timing is right. Okay, great. Vanessa, you're next. I'm going to reshuffle because I pulled 4 or 5 cards out and I don't want to keep them in the same linear card spread. So let me go ahead and reshuffle. We're on Vanessa and Joanne. Joanne, yeah. And Chris says, I'll go out at night with you. It's amazing at night. Yes. Maybe one day I will do a Facebook Live outside. Would that be amazing or what? You know what? I think we should do that one time, Chris. That would be amazing. Yeah, and you know, it's amazing because sometimes when I'm coming back from an event and I come out of the car and I look up at the sky and I see all the stars, sometimes the sky is not that dark. You know, it's very beautifully that darker light blue. It's a beautiful color to paint, actually. I'm an artist as well. But yeah, sometimes our nights are not as dark as you think. It's really quite amazing. Okay, Lisa says, yeah, I would. Candlelight vigils. Yes, we could do that. Maybe we will do that. That's a very interesting idea. Perfect. All right, Vanessa, this is for you. You know, it's amazing when you go out into a place where it's quiet, and usually night's pretty quiet, right? You might hear the frogs chirping or croaking, I guess is the right word. You can hear just a beautiful vibration. You can sense a vibration. It's just amazing. And yeah, you know, finding time outside, there is a space, a continuum of time that is priceless, that's energetically so nurturing and so nourishing. Just amazing. Okay, so this is for Vanessa. Vanessa, this is a beautiful card, Goddess card, Diana. And it says focused intention. I actually had this for a client yesterday. As a life coach, I work with people and I spend a good amount of time with them, a lot of time actually. And we were on a coaching call and she had some goals and she pulled, this is the card I pulled for her. And it's a great card because it's so perfect with divine timing, Vanessa. And what it's saying is that this call, this timing, and what you're focused on is divinely orchestrated. It's in perfect alignment with where you are and what you need to do. So Vanessa, if you care to share with the group, what is it that you need to be doing or you are doing that maybe you want confirmation of that, or maybe you want encouragement to step into that energy and space of accepting and understanding that this is the correct path for you. There's no ifs, ands, and buts, or what ifs, or what if the outcome's different, or am I going to be able to do it? Am I going to be successful? How do I understand this? All those questions are not important, right? They're mute because it's telling you that where you're focusing your intentions on, it's perfectly in timing for what you need to be doing. So I look forward, Vanessa, to hearing, and I know the rest of the group does, because these, you know, we're all participating in this. Our energies are all here to support you, to support your success. So share with us, what is it you're committing to do? And here she says, Vanessa says, I have been working on a project for a long time. I followed my feelings and it worked. Yes. That's the process. Absolutely. Yes, Vanessa. So congratulations. And I want you to realize that your project's not done. Your project is where you've taken it, but that divine timing is going to bring you forward with that project. And that might be a path you know. It might be a path that is opening up. But you had this project for a reason. So I encourage you to see this as a beautiful, heartfelt, divine timing, and that honor yourself that you followed it. You followed that path. And that's amazing because a lot of people do not follow these intuitive thoughts. So very, very important. Jamie, where did you get that beautiful flower on the left side of you? Is that your profile picture? Great. Any message I'm willing to receive. Great. Jamie, I will put you down. Another J. We have got lots of J's today. Okay, that was for Vanessa. Joanne, are you there? You're next. And then Jordana. And Colleen, that's Colleen, is a new person too. Okay. Okay, so Joanne, this is for you. You're welcome, Vanessa. I'm excited for you. Okay, Joanne, here you go. Just see, there's 3 cards here. I gotta check what one of these is. Oh, you're a photographer, huh, Jamie? How beautiful. I'm looking for a new photographer to get some new pictures of myself. I wish you lived closer. I don't know where you live, but if you live in Connecticut, let me know. Okay, Joanna, this card is the Green Tara, which is about starting to delegate more. Okay, now read the bottom to it. Ask others, meaning, and also including me, meaning the Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Now, this is really an important card. They're all important, but this is extremely important for you because the more you constantly do for yourself, the more you exhaust yourself. You expend so much energy, so much heat, and almost like your life force heat, you know. Let's say we only have so much BTU in us, right? When we're constantly expelling it and using it, we maybe take years of our lives off. And so it's really important to find balance. Oh, JB, too far. You never know. So I encourage you, Joanne, to realize that you don't have to do for everyone. How does that feel to you, Joanne? Do you feel that you could lessen up, not be in control of everything and being there for everyone and helping everyone? What about saying no, honoring yourself? Let us know how that feels, Joanne, okay? Okay, next card is Jordana. And then we have Jackie, Jocelyn, Anna, Joy. Okay? Joanne says very true. All right, so Joanne, what are 2 things you can say no to within this week? Can you tell us and commit to that? Commit to this group so we can support you. Okay? Okay, Jordana, this is for you. How many of you find it hard to say no to people? Help Joanna realize that she's not alone. Okay? Great, Lisa, glad you're still here. Okay, Jordana, you got the same card that we got for the whole group, which is peace. Got his card, Irene. Okay? And again, peace is one of the most important things that we can give ourselves. It's so elemental. It's so basic. And it's yet so unattainable for so many of us. We create so much unrest within ourselves. I was working with another client today, and one of the things that she had always thought about most of her life was she felt that she was not worthy to receive love, that when people wanted to give it to her, she never did enough. She wasn't worthy to receive that love. And as we really worked into that in the coaching call, what really came down to is she didn't have the inner peace and self-acceptance of who she was. And when we really fine-tuned that and focused in on it, all became so crystal clear that when you see and accept yourself as this beautiful light being of source, of this energy, vibrational, with no skin and bones, just this spiritual self, right? That there is complete, utter acceptance of who you are, right? You are this source of energy. And you're a byproduct of the Creator. Creator formed you. And in perfection, even with your imperfections, you are divinely created. And so when you can accept that presence of who you are, this essence, this vibration, this energy, this love being, that there is utter peace. So, Jordana, how does that card feel to you about peace? Is that something that you need to maybe expand? We all do. Everyone on this call does. Jordana says, peace is what I've been seeking my whole life. Ha ha ha. All things for all people, but never myself. Well, let's all send hearts and love to Jordana. And Jordana, it's the greatest gift. And this is perfectly in timing for you to say no, to start delegating like Joanna's card, right? To experience this peace within yourself of complete, utter joy of who you are. Not the physical body, not the physical actions you do, but the divine light that you are, right? This love and light that we are. And when you see that, oh my gosh, the peace and the just the tranquility within ourselves is just the greatest gift of completeness that I can offer you and for you to experience. So a perfect card for you, even though it's in repetition for the card for everyone on this live Facebook feed, it was perfect for you. I've started saying no and purging the things that don't make me feel happy. Great. So even that sentence, okay, try to shift it, okay? How about saying, I started saying, setting boundaries so I can honor myself and release instead of purge. Purge is kind of like a negative, like throwing up, and releasing things that are not important to me so that I can experience joy and happiness in all times of my day, in all activities and those that I'm with. So try to also create the peaceful shift in our language of what we say and how we express. It is so important because that creates that same energetic harmony of how we talk and how we live, okay, internally and externally. Beautiful. Okay, Jackie. We have Jackie, Jocelyn, Anna, and Joy. I know that really meant a lot to you, Jordana, and everyone sent love to you. So finding that peace is just a beautiful thing. And Joanne sounds like she's working on that too. And you all can be power family friends here. As you like my page, we're all a power family. We are all here together. Okay, and Jordana says, right. I've always also been in Queen of Swords, okay, mode for a couple days. Pardon me, you are right. Great. It's okay, and I'm not criticizing you, but I love to point out when people articulate something and when they put something in print, I want them to realize the power you give our words. Words are so important. Emotions are so important, and they have an energy to them. Right? If I talk really sternly like this, there's a caustic energy about it. It's abrasive and cursive and negative and threatening and kind of turns people off. But you want to express things. You want to say things that are going to create ambiance, to create tranquility, and I'm hoping always unconditional love and acceptance. I'm not here to judge you and tell you what to do or what you're not doing. I'm always here trying to empower you to create that which we need within ourselves. And that's amazing. So Jackie, here you go. This is for you. Jordana says, thank you all for the love and hearts that was sent. She so appreciates. Always wonderful to give gratitude. Thanks for saying that. Thanks so much. You're welcome, darling. Okay, Jackie, let me focus on your energy here. Okay. The card that was pulled for you is Mother Earth. And it says, you are called upon to help with environmentalism. So Jackie, you have to give me some insight into this, how this resonates for you, what this means. Now, there's many ways we take care of the earth. And sometimes we are passionate about a garden, or we love being outside. It's a place where we care about it. Maybe you live by a forest or ocean and you pick up litter, this and that. But there's some real strong connections coming through about the earth. and I'd love to hear what that is. It can also be that you may need to connect more to Earth, Gaia, Mother Gaia, for nourishment, for as much as we're taking care of the Earth takes care of us. So there's always an equal force, giving and receiving. So I'd love to hear what that means to you for that, Jackie, okay? Okay, I'm going to reshuffle, and we're going to go to Jocelyn, and Anna, Joy, Nicole, Jamie, and Colleen. That's all I have on my list, so that might be perfect time to finish. So, are you having fun? Are you enjoying this time together? Oh, so Jackie says, I'm trying to garden, but it's not working. Interesting. Okay, so that's a very interesting thing. Hi, Sandra, I'll put you on the list. So what, Jackie, you're not going to get out of this. Okay, so Jackie, why is it not working? What are you trying to do that you feel is not working? Because sometimes we want an outcome. This is really profound. Sometimes we want an outcome that's not the outcome we need. So when we plant, they're planting a seed. It could be a creative thought. Nothing will grow. Okay, so this is important. So now, Jackie, if I was working with you as a coaching client, I would really be digging much deeper. So in your life, do you feel that when you embark on something, when you want to create something, I killed 4 plants in 2 weeks. Okay, so Jackie, that's hilarious. So sometimes we overnourish, okay? And again, this is all about timing and about divine intervention, divine timing. And so what I would like you to do is to plant something and to only manage it the least amount necessary, to allow the divine, Mother Earth, to naturally allow that growth, that miraculous growth to take form. Diana says it's a ladybug, a sign from above. What's a ladybug? I didn't know where is a ladybug a sign. Oh, you're asking, is a ladybug a sign from above? Let's Google that. While I'm doing this, someone Google up ladybug as a totem and let us know what that means. Ladybugs can mean many different things. Ladybugs have a coming and a going. They kind of appear, they're out there for a little while, and then they kind of go. And then they come again, and they have different spots. I actually brought one back to life. There was one that was all dried up. I put it in my hand, and I did my Reiki signals, and I got the energy working, and all of a sudden I started feeling an energy, a flutter. And so I opened my hand, and the little ladybug was walking around. And before you know it, I'm touching it like, can it really be alive? I wish I had taped this. This is amazing. And it flew off, and it flew off to the window. So ladybugs are really great, and I love them. I think they're very magical. So very important. So Jackie, let's get back to Jackie and Mother Earth. I've tried not to pay much attention to them, and still nothing. Okay, so Jackie, I would like you to tell me if you have taken care of situations in life, if you've taken care of people in life, taken care of problems in life, and the outcome was not always what you wanted. I need to hear that, because that connection is also being portrayed in what we do. So let's see what Jackie writes back, okay? And someone's going to look up ladybug, and let's hear what's going to happen there. So Jackie, you write back. Someone let us know about ladybug, what it actually says as a totem, what that sign means. I think I love them. They don't appear very often, and when they do, I think of them as blessings. Having one fly on your neck, to me, is a sign that that your spinal column, your neck, is a vortex opening for wisdom and connection from head to sacrum or to the ground. So I think it's a beautiful message of connecting the two energy forces. So love to hear what you're all thinking. So next we go to Jocelyn, and we'll see what Jackie and what ladybugs come up as someone writes them. No one's typing in yet. And I'm going to move on to Jocelyn. Here we go. Jocelyn, you still here? Jocelyn. So who here on this call has not purchased my book? Who wants to purchase Powerful Beyond Measure? I know there's people who have read it and think it's amazing. It's a miracle. It unfolds perfectly in your timing, divine timing. It opens up and relieves things that helps you to work through, resolve, conflict resolution, empowerment, activation. It's amazing. And notice here, I have an International Book Award that I won. It's just amazing. Lisa, you purchased it or you haven't purchased it? Love to hear. And if you haven't, it's available at any bookstore. If they don't have it on the bookshelf, just ask them to order it. They'll order it. And the good news is when they order one, they usually order 3. So you're helping me out and you're helping out potential other readers that come in and see it. I encourage you to. Or you can go online, Amazon.com. Powerful Beyond Measure. Okay, Lisa, go. Powerful Beyond Measure. Amazon.com. You can get it in one day. And on page XXX, Roman numeral 30. Let me just see what Jackie's saying. I help strangers and I feel great, happy, peaceful when I help others. Okay, 1 second though. You didn't answer my question. Do you get the outcome that you want for them, or what you hope to achieve? Because when you help them, that's you're helping, but they're still going to go and live that life and they live that situation. And, you know, a lot of times it frustrates people when we help people that we offer advice, we provide physical support, love, whatever, finances, whatever. But ultimately, they're going to do exactly what they want, right? And sometimes it goes against what you think they should be doing. But this is their life and their situation of being empowered to make those decisions. So I encourage you to nourish yourself too, Jackie. Yes, for them, but ask nothing in return. Right. And this is what I'm saying to you, Jackie. You always give. You're giving to Mother Earth. You give to the environment. You give to others. And what happens is, it's almost like, and forgive me if this insults you, it's not an insult at all, but don't take it harshly. It's almost as if you are, your plant, your production of help is bountiful. There's no harvest. Does that make sense to you? I hope. I'm just trying to share what I really want to get to the culprit of this is that because it's deeper. This card is really resonating for me with you, and I need to have you understand that there's an aspect, Jackie, that you are always giving, but your fruit has no substantive value because it's not nourished, that it's not satisfied from within yourself. You need to find and nourish yourself and give that love to yourself, sometimes and often before others. Okay? So really important. So Diana, I'll put you on the list. Not that many ahead of you, so you're good. And Jocelyn. So Jackie, let me know how that feels to you about tending to yourself, giving yourself more of that self-love. There's lots of love going across. I'm not sure if that's everyone supporting what I'm saying to you, Jackie, if they're feeling it's right too. But our production, what we yield into our life is so abundantly blessed when we see our own greatness. It's just so amazing. Nicole says, I relate to that so much. So beautiful. So again, these cards are never only for one person. I do understand I need to nourish myself more. Yes. It's not instead of nourishing them. It's by honoring and seeing that we need to love ourselves. We need to see and be kind to ourselves. We had a card that was about compassion. Be compassionate to ourselves, right? The delegating card is delegating to others. It's by empowering them, but it also allows you to take the pressure off yourself, right? When you have a little seed and you put pressure on it, okay, it suffocates. It can't grow. It can't spread its roots. And so when we nourish ourselves, we nourish our production, our creativity, our growth, the seed growing and producing more. Jackie, if it's hard to love yourself, then you need to have someone help you. And I'd love to help you. If you haven't purchased my book, Jackie, go out and purchase it. Powerful Beyond Measure. 3 Steps to Claim Your Power Within. The whole second third of the book is all about self-love, self-discovery, honoring yourself, learning how to see yourself as an amazing spiritual source of energy and vibration and love. It's just amazing. And Diana says, we don't love ourselves as much as we should. Right. And if you believe in the greatest testimony or testament in the Bible, love your neighbor as yourself. So the greater we can love ourselves, the greater we can love our neighbor, right? Didn't say love our neighbors more than ourselves. So self-loving, not from an egotistical voice or viewpoint, but from seeing what we are and the love we can give is just amazing. It's just amazing. Hi, Donna. How are you? And Anna says, so true. Okay, so Jocelyn, your card, I've been holding this, and you've been suspenseful, waiting for it, is the White Tara card. Here you go. Can you see it? And it's sensitivity. And again, this is about that peace. This is about loving ourselves, right? It's all kind of connected. And it's as you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So again, delegating, creating boundaries, finding an inner peace within ourselves, all of these things are amazing, that are purifying and nourishing. Very important. Anna says, I didn't always, but I've learned so much through this journey. It's a growing process. And, our life continues to, in divine timing, bring to us what we need to learn. And when we are ripe to learn, to create that harvest, to bring to production what we're ready to learn and experience, it's all in divine timing. So what we're saying tonight, you might not have been ready a month ago. Someone, I think Jackie said, I've been trying that for a very long time. I don't know how to love myself, she said. And it's so simple. But there's an aspect as to why each of us don't want to, or restrict or resist the capacity to love self. And I shared with you another client that I was working with today, and a coaching client, and I would love to work with so many of you. I only take on so many clients. I do have a couple more spots available, and I would love it. So please message me. I can show you and tell you about my gold coaching program. It's wonderful, and I promise you the results will be miraculous, and they will. I promise you will be so happy with the results, and it's more than what you would be expecting to get from it. Okay, Anna, you're next. You there? Anna says, yes, indeed. Where are you, Cindy? I live in Connecticut, but our world is a very small world. We have Zoom, we have Facebook, we have phone calls. We are always connected, and it's amazing. And I look forward to these calls. We're connecting and people all over. So the world is a very small place. It's not like it was back where we had Stagecoach and Horse and Buggy. We are all connected. And Nicole says, I tried to post the link to your book, but the preview didn't show up. Okay, well, maybe someone else can help. I don't know why. I tried to post the link. If you just go to Amazon, you should be able to get it. And you don't have to put the entire thing. It's just the Amazon. Go to Powerful Beyond Measure, and it's like the first number. And then just go ahead. I feel that I've met you before. Well, Diana, maybe we've been together in a past life. Maybe. Okay, so Anna, you ready? Here you go. Getting warm in here. Whew. Must be all your energy. It could be the light too. Anna, here we go. Anna, what's best for you today? What's the words? Here we go. Buried way down. Okay, Anna. This is Artemis, Guardian. Okay, let's read the words below. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Beautiful card. Now we're talking about divine timing. We're talking about that inner peace, right? Of self-acceptance, of self-love, and knowing that we have a greater creator that's divinely there for us at any time. And it's saying, perfect. Okay, so you know even more what this might mean. But for me, intuitively, what I'm sharing, and add to it, please share with all of us. We'd love to hear what you're going to say, Anna, is that trusting and knowing that everything is being protected and guarded by the greater divine spirits, angels, archangels, and of course our creator, if you believe in Jesus. All of these beautiful, remarkable divine creatures are here supporting you and guarding you and your life and those around you. And just to be able to rest in that space of knowing, I don't have to work, I don't have to worry. Divine timing says that everything is perfectly happening. That's an amazing gift you can give yourself and to those around you. You can just rest. And if they're struggling, what can be words of wisdom to them? Trust and know that what's happening exactly is what you need to be experiencing. And Anna says, I ask for divine protection for my girls and myself at all the time. So can you stop asking, Anna? Can you stop asking and know intuitively and trusting that you are protected? I totally feel this way. You know, I have a friend, stop worrying, Anna. This card tells you to stop. You are divinely protected and guarded. And if you send out that energy that you know you are and all that around you, then there's a peace. There's a peace of knowing that. You know, I go and I go to an event that I'm, you know, at, and I leave my purse off to the side and I'm participating in, let's say, a card game. And people are like, you're leaving your purse there? I said, yes. I trust and know that in this space, in the energy in this space, I really feel that I can validate and substantiate and trust and know that it's safe there. Now, I'm not saying I would do that on a subway, but in that particular presence, and there were strangers there, I felt totally trusted and I made a good, wise decision. I wasn't being foolish, but I'm not saying we don't make good decisions. You know, you and your daughters wouldn't be out at 2 o'clock in the morning walking down the street if you didn't feel safe. That's not fruitful. That's not productive. You're going against logical sense. But do I worry? No, I don't worry. And Dawn, I didn't get to read all of it. Oh, she hasn't had to work to balance her family and lifetime. Okay, Dawn, I don't think you're even on. So let me put you down here. Okay, you're looking for balance in life. So important. Very important. And it says, feeling even more peaceful now. Great, great. You know, when I actually use this word with one of my clients I was working with today, surrender. She didn't like the word surrender. To her, surrender meant that she gave up. That was giving up. Surrender means, oh, I give up. I feel like I'm a failure. And I said, boy, I have a different energy around surrender. For me, when I surrender into divine's grace, divine protection, divine timing, divine peace, intuitive wisdom, all of that, I surrender into that knowledge and that peace and that love, knowing that I can trust in that faith and foundation of support. So how many of you feel, who are on this call, feel that surrender is more of a victim mindset, that you surrender, you give up? Or how many of you can start to reframe that word, and I surrender in the peace within myself, in the knowledge and wisdom that my Creator is out and protecting me and guiding me forward into my greater good? And Anna says, no, not at all. No, not at all. What? No, not at all. Into surrender, where it's a victimhood or a failure mindset, or surrender into trust and faith. You have to be more clear when you respond, so I know which way to read it. Okay, Joy, are you next? Are you here? Lise, it's the biggest thing that I ever did. Surrender. Okay, so Anna says she typically thinks of surrender as victim. Okay, but Anna, what did we just talk about, right? It's aligned perfectly with your card. Okay, the card is about guardianship. You are surrounded by divine beings that are protecting you and guarding you. So if they're guarding you, you have this divine force that is protecting you, then you don't have to worry about victimhood. You can surrender in that grace of knowledge of protection. It's a total peace that will come upon you that will totally reframe how you live and experience life. Yeah. And Diana says, I just did that. Different way of putting it, like you did. Great, great. I just need a validation in that divine protection. Okay, but the validation, Anna, is the cognitive mind. I hear it. I see the card. I heard it. Oh, great. I feel great. I want you to go deeper with it. And everyone on the call, go deeper into the surrender of it being in every essence of your body, your soul, knowing that you are part of the greater divine universe and that you are embraced in love and light by all these spiritual beings that love and support you and protect you. Okay? And it's just an amazing place to reside in that energy. Okay, great. Let's move on. Super, super. Thank you. That was a good one, Anna. I think it was great. And when you do that, was yours initial? No, that was somebody else about the planting of the working in earth. That was the one before you. Okay, so we're going to Joy. Here you go. Joy. Okay. You're welcome, Anna. Much love. I love talking with you. It was a very powerful message, not just for yourself. Many people needed to hear that, and you heard that. People acknowledged it. Okay, Joy. Oh, this is getting to be quite an interesting thing for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This card is the goddess card Sedna, and it says infinite supply. Can you see that if I come closer? That light is so bright. Infinite supply, see? And let me read it to you. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. Now, what has this whole month of August been about for Facebook, for me? The theme is all about time. What are we doing with our time? How are we experiencing? How are we living in the present now, this time, this moment on Facebook with me, for example? How are you engaged in it? Are you fully engaged, or are you surfing the net? Are you present? Joyfully present with hearing and interacting with the rest of our power family here, supporting and sending out energetic vibrations of love and support? Or are we half here and half somewhere else? Okay, but this card of infinite supply, right? And it says for all your todays and tomorrows. So you're infinitely guarded and protected by the greater divine. You infinitely are supplied by Mother Earth, by the heavens. And when we see this inner peace within ourselves, you are just so in sanctuary with ourselves and our energy and our love. It's amazing. But that you have infinite supply, infinite. All the supply of love and light that you need throughout your lifetime. I mean, what better card could any one of us receive than that? To know that we will always receive all that we need. Wow, that just hit me. Because this is for me too. That we will always receive all that we require. And to trust and know and live in that space can create an enormous amount of peace that we can live and experience. Yeah, I love that. So beautiful card, Joy. That was for you, but I so think it was for all of us. Thank you so much for being here and for allowing me to pull that card for you. Okay, Nicole, here's yours. I love the word sanctuary too. To me, sanctuary is a respite. You think of a bird sanctuary that's protected, right? Nobody can cause harm. Well, we can create our own inner sanctuary where no harm can come to us, where there is only peace, where we can only thrive, where the pure essence of what we need to grow and expand and reach, everything was within that sanctuary that allows that nourishment for us to be and to experience life joyfully and abundantly. It's just such a wonderful word. I love that word. Okay, Nicole, you're up. Here we go. Okay. Wow. Roxanne says, I needed to hear about it. Lately, I feel like I am on the right path and I'm really doing this. Sometimes my life gets out of control and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Well, you know, sometimes, Roxanne, we'll put you on the list and we can talk a little bit more about that. And the person before you is a balance in life. And so you're kind of in the same thing with what she was, and her name was Dawn. That you can get out of control because you get in the way. And sometimes you're being pushed along so quickly because you are living in the sanctuary. I know that's happened to me many times. I'll say to my husband, oh my goodness, the force be with you. Literally, sometimes I feel like I'm caught up in this force, this energy force that just propels me forward in a remarkable speed and opportunities that is like, I can't catch my breath. Oh my gosh, can you slow down just a little bit? No, negate that. I really love whatever you want to bring to me. I will take on. But it's like so amazing because you're filled with so much joy. It's hard to contain it. And I know for some of you that might make no sense, but what Roxanne's just bringing into this, and I want to address it because I think it's so powerful, is it's that sanctuary. That when you live with this peace within ourselves and you create this inner sanctuary of strength, of faith, of trust, of understanding you're protected and nourished, that you exist in this sanctuary that only supports you, only lifts you up. And your life is so much more abundantly filled in all capacity. Love, wealth, gratitude, relationships, just the list is endless, right? And it's just an amazing feeling. And so if you're not experiencing that, it's because you're containing things too much. You're controlling things. And when you find this inner sanctuary, this peace, this respite within yourself that's so supported by the divine, amazing things happen. And my book will help you get there, will help reveal the aspect that you're holding yourself back, that needs to be released, needs to be healed, and the inner work that you need to do. So very important. Okay, so Nicole, your card came up the same card as someone else's, Artemis, which is guardian. And again, this message, Nicole, to you is about you and your loved ones are safe. Number one, safe and spiritually protected. Amazing, amazing, amazing message. I woke up this morning. I want to share with you something. I woke up this morning. I was in bed, and my husband brings me my cup of tea every morning, which is lovely. I just like to be able to lie in bed quietly and I do my cards. I do some games and just kind of chill time. I do some meditations, and I also look at Facebook and see what is brought to me intuitively that I can learn and grow from. And it was a radio station, a television station, excuse me, in the Philippines that had this woman there who had written a book, who actually had cancer of the lymph nodes, and she was only 80 something pounds now. She was very, very ill. All her organs were shut down or shutting down. The family was told she doesn't have much time left. She had ulcers around her body, her torso, and she went into a coma because everything was shutting down. And it was a beautiful interview. It was really amazing, just amazing. And if I can find it, I'll share it onto the Facebook page, my Facebook page, so you can see it too. But what happened was she was only in the coma for 20 hours. She had been fighting cancer of the lymph nodes for over 4 years. It was, definitely destined where she was supposed to die. And during these 20 hours in the coma, she heard everything that was going on in her room and even outside of her room, and could recognize it with clarity when she awoke it. But when she was in this space, she actually had a near-death experience, even though she never died or flatlined. And she was in this other realm of spiritual beings and energies and vibrations. And what she found was that she was very harsh on herself and on others, very unforgiving, unrelenting. And it became very clear, without any words stated in this realm. It was almost like someone's energy force field would come close to them, and without any words spoken, there was communication. And in this communication, she actually found that she needed to return, and she begged not to come back. She said, I've suffered so much. I'm in so much pain. And these spiritual beings told her, you will be completely cured. You need to go back and you need to learn to love yourselves. And Lisa says, I died and came back and I did flatline. Wow. Sounds very much like the one of my sisters. Wow. So there's so many different stories of this. And what amazes me is we hear people come back and tell us how we need to learn to love ourselves and see this beautiful essence of who we are, but we still struggle so much to understand the basic essence of who we are, and to see that, it blows my mind why we are so resistant to seeing what is so elementally true. It is so amazing. And so my book, again, if you have not purchased it, please go out and buy this gift and miracle that comes to you, powerful beyond measure. It's a #1 Amazon bestseller. It's already received an International Book Award. It's amazing, and it will positively change your life. So I encourage all of you, go to Amazon. You can get it in one day if you have Prime, or you can go to your bookstore and ask for them to order it. They will order it, and even if you've already owned it, order it again, even if you don't purchase it, because it gets it in the bookstore so that other people can be intuitively inclined to be drawn to it and purchase it. So if you have a bookstore around you, go there, ask them, please bring this book in here. It's an amazing book. I want to order it, give it as a gift. It's just amazing. Okay, so that was for Nicole. So Jamie, Colleen, Sandra, Diana, Donna, Dawn, and Roxanne. And I'm going to end after Roxanne, okay? So if someone else comes, they can listen and connect another time. So, Jamie, here we go. Okay, Jamie. Very great card for you, Jamie. And I don't know you, but it's the Goddess card, Sikhet. And it's the Goddess card of Be Strong. Would love to have read what you just wanted. It was beautiful. I didn't want to come back here. Well, hopefully you're coming back, and whoever wrote that, I didn't see her. Here I am, Jamie. Great. Did you forget me? Lisa, I did you way up in the beginning. You were the 5th person, Lisa. I didn't forget you. I promise you were there. You'll have to go back and listen to the replay. Okay, Lisa? Maybe you stepped away or did something else on the computer. So this card is for Jamie, and it's be strong. Okay? And right away, what do people think when they think of the word be strong? Be strong is to do more, to make a stand, to be assertive, be aggressive. But is that really what strength is? No, I did two cards. I did Elise. She was the third person. Then Chris was fourth. And then I did Lisa. So, Lisa, I did do you. I promise. But the good news is there. So you can go back and you can listen to it again. Okay? And what I found out is I can download these videos, these Facebook Live videos, and I'm going to put them on YouTube. So they're permanently accessed there. And when you look at them on YouTube, you can forward it so you don't have to listen to all of it. But if you know where you were in the call, you can go back and hear that wisdom again and again. How powerful is that? Talk about timing. You can advance to the right timing, divine timing. So really good. Okay, good, Lisa. Sorry about that, but I promise you I did do you. I have you on it. I did check you out. So, Jamie, are you here? This card about strength, I want to tell you what it says. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So what I want to ask you, Jamie, is how do you view strength for you? Do you feel that you don't have strength and you need to be more, do more, be something different? What does strength mean to you? What does it mean to be strong? Okay, you're so welcome, Lisa. Love having you on the call. Love you interacting with everyone else too. I so appreciate that. Jamie, can you write in what that means to you about strength? I would love to. Strength is perseverance. Okay, let's stay with me on that. So perseverance, what does people think about the word perseverance? Persevering means I got to keep going, keep pushing ahead, right? Push. You know, it's like the long marathon race, right? Yeah, but doesn't that sound exhausting? Tell me, Jamie, doesn't that seem exhausting? Okay. And so what I would encourage you to think of is that when you take a photograph of a flower, okay, and they have the long stem or a short stem, depending on the flower, the genre, there is strength, right, with that flower. Even though a flower is pretty meek and mild and can be crumpled over, stepped on, snapped off, broken, right? It's not very strong. But in its own essence of what it is, boy, is it strong. It's built to withstand and to grow and to handle the weather, and to every season it has its bloom, you know, and then there's a tranquil time of pollination and coming back to bloom again, another cycle. And so what I would encourage you to do is but a flower doesn't persevere. It is, right? It is strong within itself. It's kind of that sanctuary that we were talking about, that you can have strength and be strong because of your inner strength of who you are. This, what I talk about in my book, right? The subtitle, The Power Within. Okay? 3 steps to claim your power within, to find your statue, to find your essence. Okay? Jamie says, I'm being called to this. This is a theme. Faith, trust, yes. So it is actually, existing in the knowledge, almost of every card that we've pulled tonight, that you have this infinite supply of support, of strength, of trust, of faith. You are guarded, you are protected, that you need to find this peace within yourself. All of this. This is a strength that we all have. This is the power within ourselves. Okay? And so to be strong is to see your strength, to see your existence, to see your essence, this power powerful essence of who you are. And it's not about persevering and enduring life's troubles. Oh my goodness, life's tasks, the schedule, the daunting schedules and the responsibilities. That's persevering and existing. But where is the joy in that? Right? You've robbed yourself of the strength of knowing and existing in time, in now, of experiencing the joy of that. Your strength, the presence of knowing in your heart that exactly what's happening. Divine timing is perfect in composition, in orchestration, in divine timing. And that when you're present with that understanding, there's an amazing strength. And when you're in that space, it's just an amazing energy of what comes into your life and how you experience it. So I hope that was really meaningful for you, Jamie. I love the language you are using. Yes, thank you. I know. I was at a radio station, and it was amazing because I was kind of really passionate. I talk passionate, like you're just saying. I love the language you're using. And I'm kind of a little animated. And I really speak from my heart and from my essence, because I am so passionate about this, because to me it's so rudimentary and it's so necessary in our life. And we all are in need of it. And I still have to work on myself. I'm not like this all the time. I still have thoughts and I have situations that happen that causes negativity, and how do I have to react? So I'm not impervious to this, but I try to use what I teach you and empower you to realize that we have to take ownership of what we do with the stimuli that comes to us. And standing in our grace, in our faith, in our true essence of who we are will give you that ease and divine wisdom as to how best to approach and handle that. So if you liked that message, and I think Jamie did, I'm going to use that. Great. Everybody send love and energy. Your energy is when you press that love button, Jamie, you too, because you're sending it out to everyone, and everyone on the replay. You're sending out your energetic essence into the world, into everyone that's on this call. Okay? You're energetically, spiritually connecting to every other spirit here, live or in the replay. And that feel and release that beautiful essence of who you are, that love and that light into everyone else. And then let's us all receive it. You know, like when you see those hearts, I just saw a few that come across. Let's put some more hearts up there for us. Pull the love in and see that they too are this divine essence. Not that you need their love, but to experience their essence, their spiritual divine essence. And to see everyone, these names that are here, we don't know their physical looks. We just know there's a name there. Sense their essence. It's so beautiful. Okay? Great. Okay, Colleen, you're next. Here we go, Colleen. Right here. Gotta fan these out somewhere right in here. Okay, Colleen. Goddess card Aphrodite's, and it's the inner goddess. Again, these cards are simply continue to play on each other. It's really amazing. I love the way these interconnect. And it says, awaken the goddess within. What are we talking about? The divine essence, right? Within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Think about that. What is divinity? Divinity is ownership of belonging to the greater divine essence of the greater creation. If you want to use God, if that's the word you use, fine, that's my word, but use the word that resonates for you. You are part of that divinity. Yes, it doesn't take away the magnitude of our Creator. No, we are part of His creation. or genderless creation. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Are you asking, Colleen, if I do mediumship courses? I see that written down. Love to know what you mean by that, and if that's something you're interested in, or if you're doing that. So let me know a little bit more. So what I want to just read it again. Awaken to the goddess within, that through dance, through self-care, and appreciating your divinity. And again, it's opening up to see and experience that piece. Okay, great. You are? Okay, good. Okay, so that was for Colleen. I hope you enjoyed that card. And wonderful that you're doing that. Sandra, this is for you. Okay, Sandra, your card is the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. How is that resonating for you, Sandra? You know, the arts, I'm here. Good. Sandra, this doesn't mean you have to play a violin or a ukulele or whatever, piano, or you have to be a painter, an artist, sculptor. You know, arts is anything that is your creative gift, your gift that allows your seed, like we talked about earlier, being planted in the ground and allowing it to grow and to be bountiful and to have a harvest. Okay, so what is your beautiful arts? I do landscape photography. Beautiful, Sandra. What a beautiful combination of your creativity of framing, composition, which is so important, as you know, with photography. It's just important. And so it wants you to express yourself through it. You know, really realize whether you're using it as a hobby or to use that in a more professional way, to really continue with that. It's so important. And this card that's coming up as Divine Timing is really showing you and confirming that it's just so much a part of you. You have to continue, always have that part of you in your life. Very, very important. So very, very beautiful. Maybe what we can do is we can create a card deck, Sandra, where you create the photography and I create the intuitive messages behind it. Something I would love to do and create. I do some photography, but something that might be beautiful we could do in combination. So let me know a message if that's something you're interested in. See how the divine brings things together. Okay, Diana, this is for you. Thank you, of course. Yeah, well, send me a message and we can talk further about that, okay? Diana, this card is for you. Wow, I love this. It's been a very powerful night tonight, and it's all about divine timing, the timing that comes to us, okay? You're welcome, Sandra. Much love. So, Diana, your card is on the goddess card, Astara, which is fertility. Here you go, Diana, fertility. Now, we just talked about bringing forth the arts, the creative side to Sandra. And fertility is similar to that. I love how they combine and connect to each other. And fertility is, I'll read it and I'll tell you my take on it too. It's the perfect time. What are we talking tonight about? Divine timing. Perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new condition. Now, we just talked about the arts, creativity, your gifts, your passion, right? And so, Diana, how is this resonating to you? Okay, what is it that you either have born, you want to give birth to? What is it that really is been dormant, that needs to come to bear, to be born into you and into your life? Love to hear it. I know everyone on the call would love to hear it. We're excited and would love to have you step in to planting that seed, to realizing it will grow when you find your inner sanctuary, to know it will be fostered, it will be supported and protected. And in your sanctuary, you have everything, all the fertile ground for it, to have it come to be, and will be abundantly harvested and bountiful for everyone to drink from, to be nourished from. So Diana, please let us know. Okay? Donna, you're next. And then we have Dawn and Roxanne. Okay, well, this is a wonderful card. And this is Donna's card, Goddess card, Abundance, prosperity. So we've been talking about creating a sanctuary, knowing we are guarded, protected by the divine, stepping into our divine presence, our divinity. I just want to read Diana's message. I have been thinking of starting a business in Tanzania. Wow, a coffee shop, as I didn't see one while I was there. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love that. What a beautiful idea. Okay, so think with it. Ask for Spirit to speak with you about that more to see if this is the right path. Is that where you live? Are you from there? Are you living there now? Love to know. Boy, and where is that actually located? Is that in Africa? Let me know, because I've heard of the place, but I don't know exactly where it is. Also, no hamburger place. Well, it could be a lunch restaurant or breakfast. Breakfast is always the most profitable meal that you can make. So something to think about. So going back to now, Donna, your card is prosperity. So we've talked about our divinity. We've talked about our divine essence. We've talked about our creativity. We've talked about creating a sanctuary, a respite, just like a bird sanctuary. This is a self-rest sanctuary where you get to soar. You get to be nourished to provide anything and everything that will allow you to expand, right? And with this expansion, you can only prosper. There is only prosperity when you live and experience your own essence. So the rest of this card is the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. Very important. And Diana said, I live in Canada, on a medical mission. How beautiful. Well, something beautiful is about to happen, and you need to be really open to receiving that. And mission work is important. My son is in medical school, and he went to, I forget actually, 2 different foreign countries, and one was an eyesight mission work, and another one was another type of mission work, and just amazing. It's an amazing gift to be able to give to others. But it's so important when we can see our divinity, when we can see our greatness, and I hope you can feel that, I'm not perfect by any means, but I do feel full of love. I feel full of my work that I'm doing, the passion, and what I'm supposed to be teaching and empowering of others. I mean, I am so complete with that. I'm so resonate with that I know that's the truth. I know that's my calling. And I think that comes out in my conversation. Let me know if you feel that and sense that in me. And with that, there's also a peacefulness. There's a sanctuary within myself that I am not worried about numbers, how many books I sell, or how many lives I touch. I just am complete in knowing that what I am doing is right, and that it's impacting people positively, transforming people's lives. I can't tell you the stories that people will tell me that how this has changed their lives. And I'm amazed. I'm so humble by being part of their lives. It's just such a blessing. So when you are walking your truth, you are so abundantly blessed by the people that come into your life and the lives you're able to touch. So amazing. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you so much. And thank you, Diana. Thank you, Lisa, too. And all of you are too. You fill me up. Not that I need to be filled by you, but your presence here allows my presence to mesh with your energies. It allows us to connect energetically, vibrationally. You make me bigger You make me more expansive to know that I am impacting you. I am helping you on your journey of growth. And it's just a beautiful gift. And we all have our own gifts. So, Donna, this is a beautiful card. Donna, have you responded to the card? I'd love to hear. Thank you for all your hearts and loves and likes. And it's for not just me. Please, everybody, they're to you too. Share the love with all of you. It's so important. The Roxanne says, that's so beautiful. Thanks. Diana, I feel I'm being called back to Tanzania. Then don't second guess yourself. Don't, because that's your intuition. Your soul is speaking to you. And you have to trust that wisdom. You have to trust that wisdom. Donna, this is yours. Donna Nardelli, yeah. It's so important. And you know, Diana, just because you go and you follow that tuition doesn't mean that you have to stay there forever. Our life, the timeline, our divine timing, we have ebbs and flows, we have cycles. We don't know what 20 years will be from now. But if you feel this calling, you felt such a strong connection, it was so beautiful there, don't second guess yourself. You have to trust. And, you know, and finding, you know, it just feels right to me too, hearing you say thank you. I definitely do. I hear the energy in that. I definitely do. Donna says you are so awesome. I love this card. Yes, Yvonne. Oh, Yvonne, I wasn't supposed to do any more, but how can I say no to you? Don, Roxanne, and Yvonne. Okay, that's it. Come on, guys. Donna, this card is amazing, and you're amazing. And let your life be filled abundantly with your love within yourself. And that will go, of course, outside of you and create more abundance for you. Diana, follow your heart. Your heart is the organ that allows your intuition to come forth, to come out in a feeling, not the mind that's going to tell you all the reasons you shouldn't, right? We can do that very easily. We can do a to-do list that makes 100 lots of reasons why no, 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 no. And your heart's telling you yes, 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 yes. So, you know, follow that. It's so important. And Donna's sending love and light to everyone. Thank you, Donna. And your love and light, let it be spread to the world and the place that you're supposed to be going to as well. Diana, that's for you. You're welcome. Don, you're up. D-A-W-N. Roxanne and Yvonne. Donna, you still here? Love all the hearts. Much love to you guys too. Okay, Don, you wanted to say something about balance of life and all the different responsibility. Don, love and light to all. Okay, here we go. Don. Okay, Don. Okay. Okay, your card, Don, is the goddess card, Bridget, and it says, don't back down. Okay? And Kari says, feed frozen. I'm not sure why everyone else seemed to be okay with it. It might be your internet speed, and the replay will be up. We only have about maybe 5 or 10 more minutes anyways, and you'll be able to listen to the whole thing as well. So, Dawn, this card's for you, and it says, don't back down. And you were talking about earlier, you had left a message about balance in life and the different demands on you. And so the card here is, stand up for what you believe is right. Okay? And Donna said it wasn't working on my cell phone. I don't know if it's because of the length of the video. You can't keep up with the memory size. I'm not sure. But we're almost done. And again, it's always back available on Facebook Live. And I will be posting these onto YouTube. And then I will post that link there. And you can go to YouTube and fast forward it towards wherever you want in the call and speed up and go back, whatever. And you can, write down these notes. These are profound messages, really profound. So, Don, I hope you're here. Are you still here, Don? I like that, Donna. Donna says, sending out too much energy. I can't tell you how warm I am. I'm feeling my hands, and there is so much energy. Um, Interesting. So, John, this is about, and you talked about balance in life, and it says, stand up for what you believe is right. And again, we talked about earlier in the call tonight about standing. There was one card for standing strong. And what does strength mean? Strength doesn't mean working harder, pushing harder. Okay, it's about standing in your presence, knowing not from the brain, but knowing in your heart what is right, what is your position, what do you feel is the boundary you're going to set, that you know is right and just and fair for you and fair for others, and allowing them to empower themselves to handle their own issues. This is a really important card for you, an important card for all of us. But you wanted a card about balance in life. So I hope that you're able to connect to that wisdom in that card. So really powerful. Okay, Roxanne and Yvonne, and then I'm going to tune out, and I'm going to honor myself and go to bed and get a good night's sleep, and I hope all of you will as well. Time is clicking, and I appreciate your time here with me as always as well. Okay, Roxanne. Right here. Hidden in that one. I'm going to pull Yvonne while I'm here just because they're already spread. Okay. Oh, that's both. Let's see what this card. Oh, saying Roxanne, your card came up again, Artemis, and again it's the Guardian. A lot of people are feeling they need to know that they are protected. You know, it's a really great card. I think it's a powerful card, and it's coming in divine timing for all of us. And is there any greater gift to know that we are protected? Our archangels, our Heavenly Father, those that have departed and left already, that love us and know us, our guardian angels, cherubs, fairies, whatever way you want to go. You're right, Donna, we are never alone. But it's not even just alone, that they are there to protect and love us and to help us on our path. They don't want us to struggle. They don't want us to feel depressed and unhappy in life. They want us to experience joy. We want to experience joy. And understanding that we have these beautiful energies that are here to support and love us is an amazing gift that we need to give to ourselves. And kind of think of yourself as being bathed. You might just, actually do this. We do this in Reiki. We do a Reiki energy bath. We bathe ourselves in love, always starting from head to feet. We don't go from feet to head because that makes us energetically weaker. So it's always from head to down and go from behind you, again, from high to low. Really important, okay? So, really great card. We've had that, I think, at least 3 times, if not 4 times tonight. So many people needed to hear that, and it's really important. Yvonne says, thank you so much for squeezing me in the last minute. I will be happy to. Roxanne says, I feel and hear them. I always don't give up on me, specifically from my boyfriend. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure what you meant about your boyfriend. I always get, don't give up on me spiritually from my boyfriend. So I'm a little unclear with that. If you want to restate that so it makes a little more sense to me, I'd appreciate that. I don't know if you feel that you need more protection from your boyfriend, or if your boyfriend's always saying not to give up, to know that you're being supported and guarded. Okay, so write that again for me. Okay, Yvonne, beautiful card. I love this card to end on, and it's Guinevere and True Love. And we've been talking about many, many different concepts today. I encourage all of you, if you haven't been on this live Facebook video feed from the beginning, it's been all about time, which is the whole month theme for me in August. And we specifically talked about divine timing. the miraculous, powerful messages that we need to hear and experience in our life. And everything's coming in divine timing. And we've talked about a lot of different components, and a lot of it's been self-love, but more than self-love, understanding our divinity, the divine essence of who we are. And that is true love, true love. Okay, I'll get right back to you, Roxanne, but thank you. Okay. So I'm going to finish up with this, but I want to just address Roxanne. So Roxanne, if you know there is a greater force that's protecting you, can you realize that you don't have to protect your family and friends? Can you give that up? Can you give up that weight, right? Give up that weight of taking care of everyone and say, I give it back to you. Because I know you protect me, and I know you can protect them, because I am and they are your children. You do not have to protect, right? And you really can't protect them, because there is a greater source of energy, of divinity, that is protecting them. So relinquish that need to control and to hold on to, give it away. Yeah, it's just, that's that part of surrender. Surrender in knowing there is a greater force beyond us that is miraculous, that comes into us and comes into everyone else, that protects. And when we are open to receiving that wisdom, we stand in grace and complete love and light. It's just an amazing sanctuary that you can create and experience. Yes, that's what we've been talking about. Everything happens in right timing, divine timing. So to end on this again, Yvonne, tell me how this resonates for you. True love. And it says, the romantic stirrings in your heart. Okay, now romance, we always think of intimacy and finding a partner. That doesn't necessarily mean that. Could be the romantic stirrings in your heart to find peace, or the romantic stirrings in your heart to trust, or to open yourself up, or to give away control. Give it back to the universe. Give it back to the greatest source of protection. You know, all of these things are divinely heartfelt desires, right? And it says, the romantic stirrings in your heart, all these things that you desire, right, have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And we've talked about that. The divine essence that is brought to us, protected to us, brought to us, nourishing us in our sanctuary. When we are open to receiving and seeing our beautiful greatness, our power within ourselves, the divinity, then we become, as my book says, and so it is, we become powerful beyond measure. Not powerful over creation, powerful within our creation, where we can do amazing, amazing things. And with that, I'm going to leave you and encourage you all, if you have not purchased my book, to give yourself the greatest gift there is. The gift that unfolds every time you go through this. Every single time, a new miracle will unfold. Thank you so much for buying it, Yvonne. And I want you, please, share with me as you go through it. Send me a message. I'm loving this chapter. Oh my gosh, this is really connecting with me. Oh my goodness, you had me in tears. Whatever, or laughs, or happiness, whatever. But share your journey in my book with me. I love it. And then I always ask you, please go leave a beautiful Amazon glowing 5-star review. Hopefully everyone, I think it's 98% have said 5 stars. And these are testaments of you. This is your opening up to yourself. It's seeing your divinity. And this book was divinely inspired, and I was just the conduit to bring it to you. And this is divine timing. You are ripe. You are open to receiving this information. You are open to nurturing and growing into this presence of being and accepting your divinity. It's, you couldn't have done this 20 years ago. It's where you are now. Just a beautiful gift. So I thank you all, really from the bottom of my heart and top of my heart and the top of my head and everywhere else, for being here with me. I am always blessed. And I just honor your space. Donna, what a great thought. Donna says, buy two. Why not? Your postage is paid for if you do it on Amazon Prime. And it's a great gift to give away. There is no better gift to give to someone. And it's great to do it with someone too. Because on page 30, XXX, Roman numeral, in the introduction, there's a link that gives you 6 free gifts. And one of them is a workbook. So you don't have to write in this book. You actually download the Word book, the Word document of the workbook, which has more than just what's in the book. And you do all the exercises and the processes and the action steps and the resolutions and the discovery. It's amazing. And then you save it, okay, this month, this year. And then you 6 months from now, something's going on in your life. Oh, I want to go back to that book. And you might reopen and do another workbook and go through the process again and allow yourself to expand and grow, because you're in divine timing, ready to learn more. You're ready. And that receiving of knowledge, of inner knowledge, this book just helps you facilitate that and really bring long-lasting results. I had someone leave a review on Amazon. It just touched me right to the core. And and I'll paraphrase, but this particular woman said, I have read probably every self-help transformational book out there. And it talks about Eckhart Tolle and Marianne Williamson and on and on and on. And she touched me by saying that this book was a book that would stand the test of time, that was a much more in-depth book that really connected with you. It wasn't superficial, do this little thing, that little thing. It was about connecting on a very much more deeper spiritual level, where you created that self-discovery. And it's through that self-discovery where you're going to learn and open up to more wisdom and knowledge. And no book can just do that by rote. It's something that the book, the energy of the book, allows that to happen. And it's just amazing. So I hope you all go ahead and, again, purchase this book. It's an amazing vehicle to help with your transformation and finding that sanctuary within yourself. So I love you all. Thank you for being here. I honor your time and presence for being here. And this would not have been an amazing call if you weren't here. So thank you all energetically for being here and participating. Until the next time, much love. Thank you, and we'll see you again. Take care.